we had a great season. It was a heck of a run. And, you know, on one of the first days, what I said to the team was that I played baseball my whole life and that, you know, there's a difference between a team that has it or chemistry or whatever you want to call it and a team that doesn't. And that's the difference between a good season and a bad season. And this team had it. You know, I have nothing really to measure it against. It's my only time I ever coached, but I firmly believe that even if I coach for a long time, I'll look back at this group and say that was a rare group of kids, a rare team, a true team. And it was an absolute honor to get to know these kids. Thanks.
You know, when I think about how things have worked out for me at FA, I realize just how fortunate I've been. It was my first year last year, and it was the first year that in a while FA was going to have a JV team, so they needed a coach. I took that, and you know, I happened to have this amazing freshman class coming in, so I got to work with all those players for a year. Then, you know, the varsity coach, Bill Kane, had to leave to take another job, so that spot opened up, you know, and I get to take over a really talented young team with kind of low expectations because of how much we lost last year. And, you know, the first thing I did was try to convince the school to hire my brother so he could come up and help me, and then also convince him, you know, to come up and move to Central Maine after he'd just gotten back from teaching English in South Korea for a year. And, you know, that was the best decision I made all year. Having an opportunity to coach, just the two of us together, I think is something that, you know, we're not going to forget ever. And I think Jamie's intensity and knowledge of the game, you know, made us a much better team, and we wouldn't have been close to what we were without, you know, what each of us brought to the table. As far as the season, I mean, just really a magical year. Right from the beginning, you know, we had a lot of setbacks. We were inside for so long. I don't think we practiced on our own field until we'd played 5 games. We hadn't practiced outside before our first game at Searsport. Didn't really know what to expect, and we go and score 9 runs in the first inning and win 17-3. And we blow out a Guilford team, and we're starting to feel good about ourselves. But it was really the 3rd game of the year, the Orono win, where, you know, we had to come from behind, where I think we stepped back and said, you know, we've got a special group of kids here who are not afraid of adversity. And, you know, we have just so many character-driven guys, like Jamie mentioned. You know, you're not gonna, this team had it, you know, that intangible quality of chemistry and guys who will do anything to win. And it was just such a pleasure coaching them. You know, a privilege, and I'm honored and really proud to have coached this team this year. And, you know, to our seniors, we're gonna miss them all a lot, and, you know, we can't replace them. But at the same time, I'm excited with what we have coming back, and I think moving to Class B next year, there's no reason why we can't build on what we started and continue to be, you know, a really successful team. And again, I just want to thank everyone on the team and everyone connected with this team for, you know, making this just an unbelievable year for me. Thank you, guys.